Hey everyone, I was just thinking about the different types of manifestation and I didn't want to lose it even though I haven't arrived to my destination yet. So we're getting driving Jamie for about 3 more minutes. So why do some manifestations, why are some things instantaneous? Why are some things almost like literally same day, next hour, or within 24 hours or within 48 hours? Why are some things that fast to manifest? And then you kind of feel like you're doing the same exact thing for this other thing over here and it never shows up, or it hasn't shown up yet. And what about these massive things that you deeply, deeply desire? Like, where the fuck are those, right? So that actually is the answer to your question right there. First of all, it speaks to how light and detached we are about the specific manifestation. There are absolutely things that literally you're not even consciously trying to manifest them. I don't know about you, but I have an abundance of examples where I've just thought something. I didn't even really care about it. It was a passing thought. And then, like, literally, whether it's, an hour or 2 hours or like the next day, I'm like, hey, I was just thinking about that. How many times has this happened where you've thought about a person? I thought about back in my corporate days, I thought about my old boss. I hadn't spoken to him in 3 years. And less than 24 hours later, I had a message from him on LinkedIn. Hey, it's been a while. How are things going? And it was like a passing thought. My thought was like, God, I wonder how Greg is doing. Like, it's been so long. Like, literally. And then there are things that have been on my, they have been on my radar for the better part of the last decade. Why is that? So first of all, I just want to talk about how it's totally normal, but it doesn't have to be the case. So here's the thing. First of all, how much baggage we have matters. How badly we want it matters. How extremely different it is from our current circumstances matters. What is the conditioning and programming and limiting beliefs that we have adopted, basically dating back to our childhood? And some of these beliefs and some of this programming is generational even. So not just our parents, but our parents' parents and so on. Like, how deep and far back does it go? How deeply ingrained in our, how deeply ingrained are those neural pathways, right? So if we've spent our entire lives being a different way or receiving a different message, and now we're trying to flip the switch, but we've got all this programming, so we've got all of these experiences, past experiences, we have these really, really deeply ingrained beliefs, like, guess what? It takes more effort and more consistent effort to flip that switch. That's just, that's the honest truth. And anybody who's just like, you can, blink your eyes and snap your fingers and in 10 days have $100,000 when, like, you're accustomed to making minimum wage and you know nothing about what it feels like to make $100,000, and you have all of this conditioning and programming that says it's impossible to get yourself out of poverty, and you you know, and you have this subconscious programming that says, no matter what I do, it's never enough. I'm sorry to be the one to tell ya. No, I'm not. I'm happy to tell you this because I really want you to be set up for success. You have more of an uphill battle than an heir who's very accustomed to wealth, who just happened to be at the casino this weekend and they blew $100,000. That person is so much more likely to go, there's more where that came from. And then literally have an opportunity the next day where someone's like, hey, you in? You probably will make about $100,000 from this deal. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not impossible, by the way. I want to really emphasize that. This is absolutely possible for you, for anyone. I'm just saying there's a reason why some manifestations seem to be that like unicorn manifestation or that white whale manifestation where it's like you've wanted it for as long as you can remember and you look around and you're no closer than you were 5 years ago or whatever. It's because effort is required, especially for the things that matter most to you. Especially for the things that you're desperate to have, especially for the things that you are painfully aware you don't have. Because guess what? Being painfully aware that you don't have something means you're an energetic match, a potent, powerful energetic match for not having it. You are literally telling the story, this hurts so bad that I don't have this thing. And then you're like, why am I not manifesting this thing? Oh, because you're an energetic match for not only not having it, but for it to be painfully obvious to you that you don't have it. So when something doesn't matter to you and you're living your life and you're having the best time, you actually manifest that shit so much faster and so much easier. When you don't have any baggage, when it's just this like fun thing that you're doing and it doesn't matter and like, you don't have any sort of preconceived notions. You don't really have any established subconscious programming or beliefs about it. And you're just like, la, 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 la. And you're open and available to the possibility that this can happen. And you don't have anything working against you. Those are the manifestations that happen so fast. All right. I hope this was helpful. I wanted it to be quick. Did I leave something out? Did I leave you scratching your head? Are there unanswered questions? Now is your time. Post in the comments, ask your questions, and I will be happy to make a follow-up video and answer them. So remember, your mission, should you choose to accept it, as always, is to live and love your life on purpose. Bye.